Bakit? Siguro that's the way God is gonna clean up the dead. Imagine the daming mamamatay. Alright? So the supper of the great supper of God. And then in verses 19 to 21, what is the what is going to happen to the beast?
The symbol to make war.
Alright.
Sat on the horse.
Okay, it seems that they're going to have a symbol for a war, isn't it?
Yes.
And then what will happen to the beast?
And with him the false
They're
prophet.
going to be thrown down alive into the
lake of fire.
ending.
With the false prophet.
Okay, the false prophet and the beast. And the rest will be killed by the sword that comes out.
Receive the mark of the beast.
Okay, so this is our Lord Jesus Christ, the majestic, awesome, and victorious. Now, chapter 20 talks about now what happens after. Alright? After the battle, after Jesus comes. It now describes the 1,000 millennium period. Okay? Is this going to happen on earth or in heaven? Or is it just a symbolism? What do you think?
Earth.
Alright? Observe it. Is it earthly kingdom? Or is it just a symbol? Or what? Remember, Jesus comes back to earth. Isn't it? Alright? So, kasi maraming mga views that this 1,000 millennium is in heaven. Or this 1,000 years is not an earthly reign, but it's just a symbolism. Okay? How will we know who is right? Observe. Okay? Observe very well. But we know that in this 1,000 years, what will happen? Before this 1,000 years, ano mangyayari sa devil?
Will be bound again.
He will be bound. Isn't it?
Yes.
Alright, an angel with a chain, he will bind the devil, the dragon, and will throw him to the abyss, isn't it?
Yes.
For
And then
1,000 years. And then,
they will be put to
why? Why is it thrown there? Nakasulat. So that he will not be able to deceive
the remaining
the nations. Those
nations.
details are very important, okay? Alright, during this time, for 1,000 years, the devil is out of the picture.
Wala na.
Alright? But at the end, after the 1,000 years, what will happen to him?
Lake of fire.
He will be released again. Alright?
Short time.
For a short time.
For a short time. And when he is released, what will he do? He will still deceive the nations. He will never change. He's the devil. Alright? And then, ang sad part is, when he comes out and deceive, will there be people who will follow him?
Yes.
Yes. And it is numbered how many? How many? As much as the sand in the seashore. So in other words, after this 1,000 years, after the perfect rule of Christ, there will still be people, when Satan comes, will still follow him. Okay? Alright? Ganun ba yun?
Sabi po sa Matthew 24, even the elect, malilisin pa rin.
Okay, yeah. Alright? So let's go, no? So here, and then after the 1,000 years, what will happen to the earth and to the reign of Jesus Christ? And then there will be the great white throne judgment. And if papansin ninyo, in the description of the great white throne judgment, what is a repeated word there? Pansinin ninyo ha? The repeated word is dead. Alright? I saw the dead and the books. Okay? I want you to mark that. Dead and the books. Because the dead, who are the dead? And how will they be judged? Okay? Alright. The answer me next week. Or when we go to this. Okay? But these are the things that I want you to take note. Who will be facing the great white throne judgment? Will believers be there? Or who? Okay? Check it out. It's very clear. Alright? Now, alright? Just a summary before we get to the last two chapters. I'm over time, sorry. The judgment of the great harlot, 17. 18, the fall of Babylon in 1 hour. 19, the marriage of the Lamb. And then the return of our Lord Jesus Christ, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And then,
20.
chapter 20 talks about the millennial year. Okay? What's going to happen to Satan? He will be released and eventually he will be thrown down to the lake of fire. Okay? And then the great white throne judgment.
2 na lang.
Okay? 2 chapters to
2
that.
chapters.
So, after all these 1,000 years,
The new heaven,
Okay.
the new earth.
John got a glimpse
Galing
of
ah.
the new heaven and the new earth and the new Jerusalem. And according to verse 7 of chapter 21, who will inherit all these things?